We will begin by discussing the concept of state-centered political theory, which emphasizes the role of the government over civil society. It argues that the state itself can structure political life to some extent, but does not facilitate the way in which power is distributed among classes and other groups at any given time. One begins to speak of an interventionist and thus bureaucratic state. Max Weber points out which best characterize the rational development of the modern state, a state that becomes an instrument of economic needs. This demand, already present during the First World War, became inescapable with the crisis of 1929 to 1933. It was then that G. M. Keynes published his General Theory of Employment, Interest, and Money, which proposed systematic state intervention in the economic mechanisms officially abandoned until then to the natural laws of the economy, with measures such as the reducing unemployment through a policy of investment and public works, combating inflation, and even controlling interest rates. This policy was imposed in very different regimes, like in Mussolini Italy, in Salazar Portugal, in the Nazi Germany, in Stalin Russia, in Roosevelt New Deal, and in the French Popular Front. From now on, the state will always and everywhere be statist.
And now, what does liberal internationalism mean? It is a doctrine of foreign policy that promotes two main ideas. First, that liberal international organizations should work to achieve multilateral agreements between states that uphold restriction norms and move ahead liberal democracy. And second, that liberal international organizations can intervene in other states to pursue work toward liberal goals and also tend to champion supranational political structure such as the European Union and international organizations like the United Nations. And where did it emerge? It was during the 19th century among policymakers and was developed in the second decade of the 20th century under US President Woodrow Wilson. The goal of liberal internationalism is to achieve global structure within the international system that are inclined to promote a liberal world order. Also, it envisioned a gradual transformation of world politics from anarchy to common institutions and the rule of law.
Created using Powtoon.